So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. My name is Rain, and welcome to the new style of content that I am ready to bring to you guys. If you saw what I said in the last video that I posted Monday, that I should try to make videos that people would need, this is just one of the few that I know that people would need to see. Anything that could help any type of player that you are, whether if you're a new player or if you're an experienced player, any kind of tips or guides that I could be able to bring out to anybody. This is just only one of the few ideas I have in store, and well, hopefully you all will like to keep seeing more of these types of videos. To start this off, I guess you could call this like a little mini series. I want to try and go more in depth with all the legends and like help everyone to have a better understanding with everybody on your roster, how to play them in a certain way, the kind of play styles you want to play with them, judge how good they are, how hard they are to play. You can even call this the ultimate legend guide or some shit. I don't know. But if you enjoy this type of content and like to see more, feel free to like and subscribe and show your support. I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to, but just saying, I mean, you could, you know. To start off this series, for the first legend we will talk about, I say we could start to talk about the legend that I mean. It's Pathfinder. Pathfinder is labeled as a forward scout, meaning that he is the type of person that will take the front role to scout certain areas, to be the front man, to look out for enemies using his grapple hook, be able to use survey beacons to know where the next hook is going to be ahead of everybody else, and have his ultimate, which is his zip line, that allows him and his whole team to be transported from one area to the next in very fast fashion. If that even made any sense, I don't fucking know. So first things first, his grapple. His grapple cooldown is based on distance per travel. So this means that you'll be able to do short grapples that could be around 10 seconds. You could do long grapples that could travel up to 30 seconds. This is a good thing to remember. So you'll be able to use short grapples. For example, if you want to grapple on top of buildings, over ledges, to get high ground, you won't have to suffer a very long cooldown with those kind of grapples. And for the long grapples, you'll be able to do stuff like grapple jumps into a slide and grapple over a building. And if you are looking to play Pathfinder, please, for the love of God, learn how to grapple jump. If you're playing Pathfinder and you don't know that, yeah, basically, no, just don't.
Know your fucking place, trash!
At least the one good change about his grapple is that if you mess up your grapple, you won't have to go through the pain and suffering of going through 35-second cooldown. I don't know what the hell Respawn was thinking. Next we have his passive, and his passive allows him to scan the respawn beacons that are scattered around the map to be able to find the next ring location. Oh wait, oh right, that passive is shared with the other recon legends. Oh, right, yeah, he doesn't have a passive. Oh, but yeah, the trade-off with that is, well, you can shave off 10 seconds of his ultimate ability. That will add up to 60-second cooldown. So that means you will have to scan 6 respawn beacons in a match, which I don't know how Respawn think that was going to be possible.
You serious?
One benefit is that when you use it, it comes like as an ultimate excellence. You get your zipline ready instantly, and you'll be surprised how convenient that is. Trust me, you always want to be using respawn beacons. Pathfinder is really team oriented, and his abilities are very easy to use. To judge him as how difficult he is to main, I would give him a 2-star out of 3. He is good for beginner players, but if you really want to utilize his grapples, it will take some time to practice, because like I said, being able to utilize grapple jumps, slides, making some ridiculous grapple jumps over buildings. It takes a lot of practice to master those things. For which maps that specialize for Pathfinder, and well, we don't have King's Canyon, but we will pretend that you are watching this video when King's Canyon is available. For King's Canyon and World's Edge, he does really good, especially around like places with a lot of buildings, a lot of high buildings, which is where his grapple really shines. Being able to grapple around over buildings, get the high ground very quickly on enemies, is something you really need to learn as a Pathfinder player. But hear this, you see the new map they bring this season? You see Olympus? Respawn? I love all you. I love you. This, I mean, I already like World's Edge and King's Canyon. But this is even better. I love Olympus as a Pathfinder main. It's just literally this map was literally made for Pathfinder. Trust me, you will fall in love. He is just too good. It's so open space to fly around with your grapples. His zipline comes in really handy to transport yourself across the map. He's just too good for this map. Literally, he is the best legend for this map. Just play him on this map, bro. Just play him, please. Is he viable for rank? Highly, extremely. He's very team oriented. He has one of the best utilities to provide for team play, and he's able to use his grapple to get in and out of situations, and could use his grapple to scout an area, or if he needs to pull back and regroup with his team, he could use it for those instances. Are there any cons to this legend? Now, despite him being very all-round in a lot of areas, if you are looking to be very close range with Pathfinder, don't. Trust me, don't. I mean, nothing wrong with fighting close range as in if you don't mind when you hitbox of a Samsung smart fridge.
What kind of shit is that?
Yeah, for this season, they increase his hitbox. For me, at first, I didn't really see a difference, but the amount of close range fights I have been losing, you really do feel a difference. For playstyle recommendations, I just like to keep Pathfinder to medium to long range fights. This is where you utilize guns like the carbine, the hemlock, or even snipers like triple take, longbow. Use those weapons to get your enemies weak, and you can use your grapple to grapple in and use your close range weapon to finish them off. Anything additional that I could bring up to you guys, it will be, like I said before, learn your grapple jumps, master them, learn how to be very mobile with Pathfinder. Use his zipline as an offensive way to push enemies or to gain high ground on a certain cliff or on buildings with your team. You always want to be using your grapple to gain high ground advantage on enemies. Ever in a fight where you're in a disadvantage and you know you can get your high ground on them, use that to your advantage. If you're going downwards like a slope, or if you're sliding down a hill and you think that your grapple is going to give you that boost, don't do that. You are able to cancel your grapple in case you see yourself grappling into a full stack pred team and you know you're going to get wiped easily. Always think before you grapple, because sometimes you could catch yourself in a sticky situation and then you won't have your grapple ready to get out of that situation. So that's really a skill that you really need to learn. Think before you grapple. And well, yeah, I believe that's really everything that I could cover about Pathfinder. There's like a few extras, but I would have to go very in-depth about it, which is to learn different grapple jump spots, learn how to do grapple jumps into bunny hops and all these kind of things. There's many videos out there that explain those methods, and it is a lot of practice to master. But yeah, that really basically it. I hope that you would like to see the series continue with all the other legends. Probably there's still a lot of things that you don't know about your favorite legend, and I'll be able to help cover that on my other videos. But I really do appreciate if you show some support, like, comment if you like the video, give some feedback so I can know how to improve and give you what you want. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Later.